Hi, my people. Welcome back to another episode of Keep Building Show, and I'm your host, Miss Mediana. All we do here is to share tips and tricks on becoming a successful person. To my OGs, welcome back, and to my newbies, welcome to Keep Building Show. I'm Miss Liliana, and please do subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this video to that friend of yours who is craving to grow. All I do here is bring you practical example with my life, and also tips to help you practice and be better and grow successfully. And we are ending this season, or we are ending 2024 with this episode, and we get into 2025. The theme for 2025 is building value in our career, value in ourselves as a female, and all those things. And so 2024 is going to be packed. Sorry, 2025 is going to be packed, and I hope I you don't have to miss it, and you have to share it to your friends, and we are going to learn a lot. I'm building myself through this podcast, and I hope you also find it and you also find it interesting and engaging and helpful in growing yourself to become successful. Okay, so for today's episode, we are going to be talking about continuous learning and staying curious and adaptive. Actually, if you follow me, to my OGs, this is for my OGs. If you follow me for the whole year now, you realize that I really like learning. Or I have a saying that says that my grandma always tells me, used to tell me that I should go to school and learn, and that has always been in my mind when I'm learning. And now I learn almost every day. So that is to say that I am a continuous learner, and I love to learn new things. And so, with that being said, this is why I feel I'm gonna be successful, or I feel I'm on the journey to become successful and be impactful as well. So stay tuned, and you're going to learn a lot. So first and foremost, I'm going to talk about my story, and at this point, I think my story is popularly known here, or my story about learning is popularly known here. I really didn't know why I should learn something I have already learned, and I also didn't know why I had to go to school when growing up, like when I was very young, because I was being taught things that I will learn in school at home, and so I was like, what's the point? But my grandma told me this. I think right now it's gonna be cliche, but then something I hold dear, that I should keep learning. I should go to school to keep learning, and come and teach those who do not know, because some of them, like her, wanted to learn. So I think I even taught my grandma how to um memorize her telephone number, and was able to even write it. She hasn't been to school before. She has not been into, like, she has never been to school before. And so doing that was like, okay, it made sense to me, or was so tangible to me, that I could teach someone who has nothing, so I have to go to school. So that was my genesis of liking education. But growing up, it was really difficult for me to just stay in the school settings, because I really felt I was in a box. So growing up, trying my best to go to school and all that, love the education part of things, learning new things, part of things aside the school rules and all that, I felt comfortable. And now that I'm grown, I realize that technology has helped me a lot, that I can sit in the comforts of my home and keep learning. So that's the amazing part of things, and that's a little bit about me, where I started learning from, and why I will continue to learn. Right now I continue to learn because of this one reason I continue to learn is my YouTube channel. When I learn, I practice it, and I come and share with you. In fact, or when I learn, I come and share with you, and we practice it together. And that's what we are doing now. And I also learn and teach other people. I learn data analytics and teach other people who want to be in data analytics. I also learn um things about the tech space, and also teach my community members. So all this is to say that I'm going to constantly learn, and I'm not going to stop anywhere. Like, it's going to be a life thing for me now, and it's very very impactful that you keep learning and you get to teach people. So now if I'm having conversations with my friends, I know I just don't speak. I speak knowledge because I'm always researching and always learning something new. All right, so let's get into the main show where I give you some tips to use to embrace continuous learning, right? The very first thing you do is adapt a growth mindset. Growth mindset is very crucial at this point. If you are having a fixed mindset about things that um the thing is A, it can never be A plus B, that fixed mindset is not going to take you far. That fixed mindset is going to block a lot of things. I wrote here that starts with the belief that your abilities can improve with effort. Challenges aren't obstacles, they are opportunities to learn and grow. So do not believe that, oh, I can't do this, but actually the easiest way for you to start growing a growth mindset is adding yet to some things, that some challenges. Or when you are asked that can you read, you'll be like, oh, I can't read, maybe I can't read Spanish yet, because you are going to learn it. And if you learn it, you become best. The more you learn something, the more you become better at it. So do not put yourself in a box. Do not have a fixed mindset that I don't know this, so I can't do it. That's why I say, if I'm working with a friend and the person says, or I'm working with someone and the person says, that's how I am, which can may that's how I am in a bad sense, that you have a bad trait and I'm telling you about it, or you even know that you have that bad trait and you have accepted it, that that's how you are, without thinking of, oh, I'm going to change, that's how I am, but I'm working on it. If I don't hear but I'm working on it, I start to question myself that I can't be your friend, because you really do not have a growth mindset. So growth mindset actually shifts your whole perspective and your whole body into learning something new and building upon yourself and seeing that dream version of yourself come into reality. If you have a fixed mindset, you can't actually bring your dream into reality. That's it. Number two is set learning goals. What are the things that intrigue you that you want to learn, right? Which topics, which career path do you want to go in? What are the topics at the end? What about yourself don't you like and you want to better it? Learn about it. Maybe you don't really have you don't even have the finances to be booking makeup artists to do makeup for you all the time, but you really love to do makeup. Learn how to do the makeup and then better it with yourself, and it becomes even a skill that you can even make money out of. So set learning goals, and actually every month try to set learning goal. The simple learning goal is maybe read a book every month, read a book every day, read a page of a book every day, something to keep you learning, right? Set that goal. Then the next thing is read daily. This I am guilty of. I really do not know how to read daily, but like read a book daily, like a book daily or something, or read a chapter daily, because sometimes I'm swam with work and I'm like, I'm gonna do that later and I don't. But if you practice that, but at least I try to read at least three times a month, 3 times a week at least, and that has really changed me. That has really given me the momentum to keep doing this, even though I have made a lot of videos and I'm not really hitting the threshold. I have found comfort in what I'm doing and it's so beautiful. So reading has really helped me to know that I'm on a good path to actually learn a lot about life, learn a lot about money, learn a lot about my career, and learn a lot about myself, right? So always try to set up a daily target with reading. The next is leverage on online resources. Google, ChatGPT. Right now, I think ChatGPT is really on top there. You can actually ask ChatGPT anything and you are going to learn a lot. You can even ChatGPT, if you use ChatGPT for a while, ChatGPT even knows you more than yourself and can help you even improve, right? Also, YouTube is one of the best university now the internet. We get free coaching, free teaching, everything. So do not come on YouTube and always be entertained. Actually learn from YouTube, okay? And The next thing is surround yourself with learners. Do not surround yourself with fixed-minded people. Do not surround yourself with people do not surround yourself with people who do not want to like learn, who feel learning is a chore, but surround yourself with people who are ready to explore the world of learning and get to know new things, right? um I believe community. I really wish I knew this before, like when I was in the university. Like it would have changed my whole perspective, would have really made me a really good person, or like a really successful person by now. Because if I knew communities mean a lot, I would have put myself in communities that would have birthed me, or given me coaches and mentors that would have shaped my life. But I do not have that. I had to do it the hard way. So I'm telling you, surround yourself with the right people and find yourself in communities. If you want to enter into the tech space, in fact, at this point, the tech communities are all over. Join about three at least. At least three. I have a tech community called the Tech Circle. You can find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, and then you join us. Just fill the if you just fill the form and join us. And we actually have meetings almost every month to bring you resources for you to build upon your career in the tech space, and also meet people who are like you, meet people who are genuine, right, and even make good friends, right? So surround yourself with the right people, surround yourself with learners, and you are going to go far. The next is reflect on on your learning. Whatever you are learning, do not just learn it, practice it. Right, I am trying to learn how to navigate the YouTube space. If I don't practice it, I'm not going to know what is going on. So I am practicing and then I also want to speak vocally. I also want to be good at my speech. So doing this actually is really helping me a lot. And so do not just read, or do not just learn, or do not just listen to a podcast and you don't implement it. As I have said this, giving you 6 points. Do not just listen to them, but rather practice them. Okay, rather practice them, and it will make a difference. We are entering into a new year. You can say, okay, I'm going to join the tech circle. As even though I'm not in the tech space, I'll learn one or two things, or I'll make friends, or I'll even get a mentor to help me, coach me around my career. Right, you join in January. We have a lot of events happening. You participate, you get to meet people, you get to meet a lot of people. I am very guilty about this. In the church premises, I really do not commit to any community for so long now, and I really want to change that coming this next year, because I realize that community plays a big part in our lives. Okay, so all I have said is there are 6 points for you to note to become a good to embrace continuous learning and to help you grow into that successful dream version of yourself. The first is adapt a growth mindset. The second is set learning goals. The third is read daily. The fourth is leverage online resources like YouTube and all that, and ChatGPT. The next is surround yourself with learners and join communities, learn from them. Try to like join events, online events, especially if you can't go for physical conferences, and then reflect on your learning. Try to practice it and apply it to your life. That is going to change. So we get into lesson from a podcast, and for today we are going to find out from Iman Ghazi. He said, learning doesn't just expand your knowledge, it builds your confidence, right? So you don't have to say I'm not going to learn anymore, because sometimes when we are done with school, probably when you are done in high school or university, you are like, I'm closing the book, I'm not going to read again. And it actually has a big effect on us, right? Do not be a victim of that. Okay, so learning actually does not just expand your knowledge, but it builds your confidence. Now, when you are talking, you know what you're talking about, because maybe sometimes some things happen so funny that you read about something a day before, and you find yourself in a community, or you find yourself with people and they are talking about the same thing, and you're like, so if I didn't read it, I wouldn't have anything to give, right? So it's very important for you to actually learn as you go. Okay, So now the very final thing is question of the day. And question of the day is, what's the one thing you want to learn or improve this month or next year, and how would you start it? When you ask yourself this question, write it down, and then find ways or means on how you are going to start it. We are ending 2024, and so 2025, what is that one thing you want to learn every month? How do you start it? Research on it and start it now. If it's starting your career in a new field, start learning about it. Okay. All right, so we've come to the end of today's episode, and we've come to the end of 2024 series. Or yeah, we've come to the end of 2024 series. In 2025, we are entering into the value up series, or value up session of Keep Building show. The Keep Building is always going to be there because we are building our lives. We aren't stopping, so that is going to be there forever. Fingers crossed. God help us as well. But for next year, it's more of value season. Yeah, I'm going to build my value from scratch, right? I'm going to bring you how you're also going to build your value, because we hear this a lot when you go for conferences, when you go for meetings, or when you even find yourself in events. I've heard Hilda Basi say that know the value you are giving to your audience or to your community. I've heard a lot of top people saying give value, especially even the content creators. When you are being coached to become a content creator, they'll be like, give value to your audience and all that. But what is the value you are even having? We really even don't know the value we even hold. And do we actually can build this value for ourselves that now we can give to others? Yes, we can, and that is very important. So that's what we are going to be doing next year. We are going to value up. We are going to learn how to value ourselves. I think from physical, emotionally, like every aspect of our lives that we can build and have value for. If I talk about physical value, I actually invested in a wig this year. Bought this wig, this beautiful wig I'm wearing, and anytime I wear it in my videos, I really feel the video than living like having any other wig. And I think it adds value to my physique, or it had value to my, I don't know how to put it, to my beauty, I would say. So what are the values we can add, right? We have with the ladies, we have maybe is it beauty day? What at all is it? We have emotional intelligence. Can I build my emotional intelligence so that I can have the value? What of career? What is my career path like? What values can I keep giving to my community, or to my company, or to my own business? All that is very important, and we are going to get into that in 2025. Right, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next seasons of Keep Building. And we are going to learn a lot, and we are going to keep building as you go. Right, you know what we do here. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell that other friend of yours that Miss Miliana has dropped another video, and today she's talking about why you should learn continuously, or why you should adapt into continuous learning. And also, she's ending 2024's Keep Building show, and in 2025 we are entering into valuing up, actually building value in all aspects of our lives to become the better versions of ourselves. All right, so tell that friend to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment as well. All right, thank you so much for watching, and it's bye for now.